Okay, this is step 4. You can see the greens cooked down. They're on about medium, and I'm going to end up turning it down a little bit. Not all the way to low, but between medium and low to let them cook the rest of the way. Okay, I already seasoned it, but I seasoned it with actually paprika, pepper, onion powder, not salt. The Lorry's is not really Lorry's. I use the shaker because in it I have like paprika, black pepper, onion, garlic, and that's what I have in there. So, because the Lorry's is too salty, so got a mixture in there. I mean, I had some Lorry's in there to give it the salt, and then I used actually in this pot a tablespoon of baking soda so that it would get really tender. That's guaranteed, so you don't have to worry about, whether these greens are tough and all of that. So then they'll cook probably in an hour and a half. And I'm gonna put the top on and turn it down so it's not boiling over. And like every maybe 30 minutes, check the water and add more water. I usually keep the water about maybe a couple inches from the top. And that's it. I mean, if you taste it, and you might add a little more seasoning. I actually got the seasoning, it's about a teaspoon of everything in there. If you measured it instead of shaking it, So, but after start cooking, you can taste it, and you can season it to your taste. You don't want it real salty or anything like that. If you think it's bitter, because greens can be an edge of bitter, you can add, a tablespoon of sugar. I mean, but you can have it without that. I'm just saying, you're on a restricted diet and don't add sugar to it. But that's it. Those are collard greens, and I have turnips in there. I'm not crazy about mustards. They make it hot, but that's what I like. Everybody likes what they like. But these are collard greens and mustard, mostly collards, which are kind of mild. Seasoned. They'll cook maybe for an hour and a half. And you can check it to make sure, see how tender it is, Once it gets tender, I usually mine where you can cut it with your fork on a plate, then it's ready. You take a little and taste it on a small saucer. You can cut it with the fork, not a knife, then it's tender enough. And it's done, So it should be about an hour and a half using the baking soda. It won't hurt it. You won't even taste it. It might go 2 hours. Usually with the baking soda, it's about an hour and a half. But collard greens are something you do have to cook until they're done. So they can go 2 hours. If you got some tough ones, it can go longer, but usually not with the baking soda. Alright, so that's it, collard greens. Take care.